To believe in yourself is what I persevered in, and that's what I feel proud about, because I really did persevere through very challenging times.
Bontsi ba rena nkile ra dinursery go ba rakwela ka tsona o ke wa zibuza ukuthi la ma-nurseries nawa anceda kanjani environment, i-community ne-economy?
I'm proud of creating 12 other jobs. I'm proud that my staff is really happy. Yeah.
O ska ya felo mmogedi, maybe agribusiness e re tlo bolelang ka yona le gono e ka ba option for wena. Tsena langa ndi fika mogelo bombe bo tanganedza comeback ya mushumo wa Living Land ka SABC 2.
I am a 40-year-old mother, businesswoman. I've got 3 beautiful girls and a great partner. I started my business journey about 15 years ago in the logistics industry when my partner and I decided to start a transport company out of our living room, renting a bakkie, which then grew into multiple warehouses in Cape Town as well as Johannesburg, into a fleet of trucks and vehicles, employing people, and then experiencing what starting a business is and then what closing a business is, because the business then closed in 2018 for various economic reasons, but I took it as my business degree at the time. So after the business closed, I then sat and I thought about what it was that I really wanted to do. And I was always fascinated by greenhouses. So I started researching greenhouses. I started going to farms here in Cape Town. There wasn't many who had any form of greenhouse. I then started doing research into growing organic vegetables, because that was the idea, to grow organic vegetables, take it to an elite market, even export it. Because the warehousing and logistics industry taught me that a box is a box and you fill that box to the max, and that's how you make your money. I've got a lot of experience in the sense that the decision making for the business is entirely up to me. This is why I wanted to create the space where I'm able to express my creativity in business, and I don't have to conform to anyone's rules, or not that I don't play well with others. There's just maybe sometimes room for one creative person in a business. We're going to get the ladies to come in, if it's not every morning, every second morning. I was feeling frustrated in logistics. I was feeling frustrated with the world and how it's operated. I was feeling frustrated with my life. And I knew that the only way I was going to be able to empower myself was to empower myself, which was to start the business. I registered it in 2014. I hustled, I tried to get business contracts, tendering with the city of Cape Town, for whatever I could. So I got into the nursery horticulture fertilizer area through tendering. And this is how I then saw the different farms, the different people in the sector, and I started expanding myself in agriculture, and I became clear that that was the sector I wanted to be in. I wasn't going to start anything without the proper funding, because I knew that I'm not going to be a fly-by-night. I did the research, I ran the numbers, projections, to make sense of it.
Jale ka mosadi o etelang pele a commercial seedling company mo bohareng ba di-farmlands tsa mo Western Cape. E try tot yizinja ze-game kule sector. Morapapatho re tswela pele.
The name tri-toed means tri, it's 3. I've got 3 beautiful daughters. Toad is a frog. In Feng Shui, it's referred to as a 3-legged money frog. If you place this 3-legged money frog in a certain area of your home or your business, it then attracts more abundance and wealth into your life.
Michael, what's your relationship with Tritot?
All right, Tritot Nursery approached the Department of Agriculture, Western Cape, for funding of a nursery. The funding was approved in 2021, been implemented by Casidra. Casidra is the implement agent for the Department of Agriculture, Western Cape. Department of Agriculture fund this project. And been implemented by Casidra.
Yeah.
A project manager has been appointed. Sheena was funded with production inputs, equipment, and the department was seeing the passion that she have and the way she was presenting her project to the committee.
When I was comfortable with the business plan and that I was able to grow, sell, have the market, have an impact in the community, because that is essentially where everything started. I knew that second time around, even the first time around, we always supported communities. I've been involved in many community projects prior to Tri-Toed. But Tri-Toed was designed specifically that any project I take on must have a community impact factor to it.
Rebecca leads smallholder farmers to empower them because we want to change their lives so that they can be self-sustainable and bring their bread on the table and make a difference out there, contribute towards the job for growth that is one of the strategies of Western Cape government.
That's from last year.
Oh, from last year.
My rol in hierdie projek was met die implementering van hierdie projek om seker te maak dat die items wat goedgekeur was, dat dit by die begunstigde uitkom en dat die regte items afgelewer word. Die rol van Sheena was om seker te maak dat dit wat goedgekeur was, dat dit reg uitgevoer en geïmplementeer word.
So I submitted a plan in 2021. 2022 went by, and I think only in 2023, I've been running the project for less than 18 months since the time I've gotten the grant, and prior to the application, which took another almost 2 years of waiting and going back and forth, changing things here and there. I got the grant. The grant was consistent of inputs, trays, seed, medium, labor for 3 cycles. So no physical cash is given to you, and it's based on your plan.
Met die implementering het ons gesien dat China het die vermoë om 'n suksesvolle service provider of 'n skaffer te word in die seedling bedryf in die Weskaap.
Yeah.
growing up in a previously disadvantaged community, growing up from those sort of backgrounds and those challenges, it taught me to push through adversity, learn about yourself, know yourself, and to be able to know that you have a creative spark within you, and you're creating an outlet, not just for you, but for everyone else that it touches, is a really amazing feeling.
Ukudibana kwam ne-Tri-Toad sidibene ngo-2019 kwi-COVID, whereas bendine-feeding scheme ebendiyenza yabantwana, then ebendinceda ushina kangaba negesi yophekela abantwana kwi-community ndayifumana kuye. So sadibana kanjalo sakhizana amacebo, ndadeze nam ndeza apha ndazawuvolontiya ndisebenzele into yobana ndifumane izithole apha kuye. So ndinegadi phaya iMasakane Initiative eVrygrond phantsi kwe-Muizenberg suburbs. Nenye igadi kwakhona esibini ese-Sunrise Crash kwaphaa eVrygrond esapotwa ngushina nge-vegetables, i-nutrition yabantwana bakwazi into yokubana badle ukudla okusempilweni.
Toe Shine hier kom, toe het sy my oor gewin na die plek dan Tri-Toad. Ek het kom leer liefde raak vir plantjies en so aan. En ja, en mense reg te behandel, eintlik mense wat lief is vir agriculture, om hulle te bemoedig om te plant en so aan. En aan die einde van die dag is dit 'n plesier vir my nie thuis. Ek is nou van China opgemaak het as ek.
Tri-Toad represents 3 daughters, a female energy, creating wealth, and keeping energy in mind. Energy meaning consideration for every single thing around us. And that's where sustainability also comes in.
Dinasari sa selefelo fela la di-seedlings di contributor millions to the South African GDP. Morapapatso, re tswela pele. As a colored woman, what are some of the challenges that you face in this sector? I mean, I know that it's not easy.
I think that in every sector we have challenges as women because there are so few women.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with the first challenge is that I didn't have a female mentor to go to, which I think is essential in business. I was fortunate to have Jasper de Blanche, who owns the entire property here that I lease from, to be a mentor and advise on how to grow specific things that they are familiar with. However, my business model changed, so everything that I then adopted, I needed to learn, trial and error, take the risk, make the mistake, learn from it, and that's all I've been doing. I've been taking a risk for 18 months. I've been asking for a type of mentor for years that would actually be a genuine mentor, and I've come to realize I'm going to be that for other people.
Sure.
Because of my own personal journey and experience. Because I also feel like a mentor is someone who must be able to come from where you came from in order to be able to know the experience and walk in your shoes. However, we need more women in every sector. We need more women with more skills, who can support more, who can encourage more, and bring more to the table.
What are you most proud of in your successful journey as an agripreneur?
Most proud moments is, I think recently only I started feeling proud of myself in that I've persevered and I can see the fruits of my labor. It's years of research, it's years of building yourself up and believing in yourself when you got challenges. And I think just because if I can look back and I walk in here and I see fields of vegetables and seedlings and flowers and all kinds of things growing, it brings me so much joy and it makes me feel proud because I never imagined that it would actually grow to this extent, and I've just started and it's just going to continue growing. I'm so empowered now, not just by the grant that I got or the support that I get from Casidra, and the community support, wow, that's another thing, but by the future and the difference that we can make as entrepreneurs.
How do you assist other projects like this in the Western Cape?
Ek is verantwoordelik vir die implementering van voedselsekuriteit wat deel is van 'n projek soos hierdie. Community gardens, ons skooltuine, sowel as huishoudelike tuine in die Weskaap. Dit is my rol om dit uit te rol saam met die departement van landbou. 'n Nursery soos Sina se nursery, Tritot, is 'n regte voertuig. Dit was 'n goedgekeurde projek, sustainable geïmplementeer, en ons kan nou sien dat sy is ook 'n verskaffer aan Casidra. Die doel van die seedlings is wat Casidra aankoop om dit uit te gee vir huishoudelike tuine, community gardens, skooltuine vir nutrition programs, en ook kan ek sien dat hierdie projek in die Weskaap 'n impak het ten opsigte van voedselsekuriteit.
Ja. What is your view on sustainability?
My view on sustainability from a business aspect is just to bring awareness on our wastage. That's probably one of the biggest areas that we can all contribute. When I think sustainability, I think where's the place I can make an impact, and from a business perspective, it's reusing and reducing and recycling everything that we have, especially plastic.
Yeah.
We don't put plastic in the bin. Paper we recycle now, all our plant waste is being recycled and it's actually being turned into compost, which we'll use for our organic gardens, and if we don't use it for that, we'll be selling it, we'll just add to the product range. And for me, that's also sustainability. It's using what you've got and making use of it and not wasting. From a personal viewpoint, it's the same thing, creating wealth, creating a business, creating a family business, building good values in that the business you're offering, how is it offering value to the consumer, and not just designing a product that comes with chemicals and because it's got this uses. Also a very organic approach to everything, a natural approach to everything. But from a business, I think it is our responsibility as businesses to have a sustainability policy in, whether you're making small changes here and you're starting out, but I think that is our responsibility.
When you look at Tritot now, what are you most proud of?
As ek dink, hier was niks gewees nie. En iets wat baie na my hart lê, is die verskil wat 'n begunstigde maak. Jy sien die geld wat geïnvest is, there is a return of investment.
Ja.
En as ek kyk na die produk huidiglik, die verskil wat Tritot maak, en jy kan duidelik sien die groei wat daar is onder haar produk. En as jy kyk na die skaduhuise, die tuine wat sy aangelê het, die kwaliteit van haar seedlings, die kwaliteit van haar plante, dit spreek boekdele. En sy is 'n groot aanwinst vir die Weskaap ten opsigte van voedselsekuriteit.
People are saying thank you to us all the time for the difference we are making in their lives. So I'm very proud of myself for pushing through, because I could have given up a long time ago, and I didn't. And you know, you got all these people coming in here. A lot of them weren't customers this morning. They were people that come from the schools. They're looking for seedlings to start the garden. That same people come back and they show me pictures of their garden. They show me how they're eating out of the garden. There is no better feeling of fulfillment in that I know that I'm making a difference in my community. By default, just by oversowing and overgrowing and being able to give back, the best feeling in the world.
I-Tri-Tot ilwela ukuthi i-sustainable agriculture kube yi-reality lana eMzansi. Nge-quality yama-seedlings yabo, pono ya bona ke go tlisha lethabo mo bathong ba Western Cape le bofatshe ka bophara ka ditšweletša tša bona tša maemo a godimo. Leina la ka ke Kamogelo Bombe le e be e lenaneo la Living Land go SABC 2.
For more information, email livingland@sabc.co.za or follow us on Facebook, X, or Instagram. Alternatively, call us on 012 348 3505.